Hi folks, made a previous video showing the problem I have with this oil pump. So I bought a replacement. It was a used one, and I installed it, and when I tightened the outer cover on it, which I'll show you, this portion here, and when I tightened it up, it basically seized the engine, and I had to pull it apart 2 or 3 different times to actually understand what was going on. And come to understand that this pump here, you can see this little notch out right here. Well, on the pump that I bought, it had a notch out, but it wasn't as notched out. It was a lot less of a notch out. In the balance shaft, that's a notch out basically for the balance shaft, not the part that goes into the bearing, but the outer part of it, which is just the rider. So what I ended up having to do is trim this out more so to give it room for that balance shaft to spin freely. But it took a long time to actually come to the conclusion, because other than when the pump's all together, you don't really see it. So if anybody has that similar problem, they change their oil pump with a used part and they put this cover back together, and the engine seems to be very, very tight. It will not spin at all, practically like it's seized. Look into this piece here, and the likelihood of that being the problem is very likely. Thank you for watching. Subscribe if you have not, and thank you very much for those that already have. This is a Hatz diesel. Now I can't tell you which. It's the B series diesels. B series diesel Hatz. Can't tell you which one's going to be which. It's something you'll have to problem solve for yourself.